Today's an opportunity to celebrate the success of the Brighter Futures project as part of Learning Disability Week. I'm disappointed that I cannot be with you today. However, I have ensured that my officials are in hand today to hear about the great achievements of this project. Today is about recognising the importance of families to support children with disabilities to reach their full potential. And Brighter Futures adopts a whole family approach through the lens of early intervention. This enables parents to better meet the needs of children with disabilities while putting in place the building blocks to boost capacity and also resilience. But I was also struck by the way that this approach has helped to address the extra challenges and isolation faced by families living in rural areas. Collaboration is a key element of Brighter Futures. No single agency, sector or department can work in isolation to fully meet the needs of children with disabilities, because we all need to work together. The partnership between statutory and independent sector demonstrated by Brighter Futures should be the basis on how we commission services for the future. Of course, a model of practice or project is only as good as the people that deliver the service and actually use the service. So the evaluation makes a clear reference to the dedication of staff to provide services to families, continuing through an exceptionally challenging period throughout the pandemic. So I'd also like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to the families who put this project into practice every single day in their caring role. So enjoy today's event, and I look forward to my officials briefing me on how we can all work together to have a brighter future.
First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to the team at Positive Futures for inviting us to be part of this very special event today. I'm so sorry I can't be there in person, but Helen from the funding team at the National Lottery Community Fund is there, so please do speak to Helen after if you have any questions. The Brighter Futures project is one of 36 projects across Northern Ireland who received funding through our Reaching Out Supporting Families programme. The aim of the programme was to support families to improve their children's lives through building strong and nurturing relationships. The programme has been a long-term investment by the National Lottery Community Fund, and this was made possible thanks to National Lottery players. Today, I'd like to pay tribute to the hard work of everybody involved in the Brighter Futures project, who've all worked so hard together to create real and lasting change for families. You should be so proud of your achievements. The success of the project is a true testament to the practices of listening, testing, learning, and then adapting where necessary to meet the needs of families in a very holistic way. I'm sure everyone today is going to be reflecting with great interest on the findings of the evaluation report, and I want to tell you that at the minute in the National Lottery Community Fund, we are thinking about how we will support communities going forward with our grant making in Northern Ireland, and I'd really encourage everyone here today to please visit the Northern Ireland page of our website to find out more, or check in with our social media channels to see how you can get involved. But coming back to today, I'd really like to congratulate everyone who has played a part in the success of the Brighter Futures project, but most importantly, the families who have embraced the project from the very start. Today is about you, and it's about your success. And I really hope you all enjoy the rest of the event today. And once again, thank you so much.
We have lots to say
about how we've been spending our days.
First, we went to the park to play
on the swings and the seesaw.
We all swayed.
I had so much fun, I wanted to stay,
but we're left to see donkeys.
in her into the hay.
At the farm, we danced in the barn with chickens joking as big as my arm. That was my favourite thing to do, apart from seeing the cows that tickety moo. What with sprinkles added did too. Part was very, very cool. But I like strolling along the coast, feeling the sand on my feet and between my toes. Sandcastles with my feet, but then the tide the boys.
Brighter Futures is the place to be.
We all scream.
Brighter Futures is the place to be.
Brighter Futures is the place to be. Brighter Futures is the place to be.
Now that's been brighter is the place to be.
Well, I've also tried lots of new things. 10 pin bones, I've got a strike to win.
We did a funny picture in arts and crafts. I showed it to my friends and we all laughed. I can't wait to start my next class, but this week feels like it will never pass. I tried my first big math at McDonald's, but next time no pickles, or I need a word with bottles. Then we search for leaf clovers in the forest. I love the day when we play ball games.
Such class we all be round.
Got so busy and nearly fell into the ground.
I enjoy making loads of new friends. I never want this day to ever end.
Now we all scream Brighter Futures is the place to be.
Brighter Futures is the place to be.
Brighter Futures is the place to be.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sean O'Connor and I coordinate the Fermanagh Early Intervention Family Support Hub with Action for Children. I'd just like to send off by, saying my apologies today. I would have loved to be with you all today and celebrating with Brighter Futures, but unfortunately I have another event to attend with the Family Support Hubs. I'd just like to begin by letting you all know that Brighter Futures is one of our hub partners within the Fermanagh Early Intervention Family Support Hub, and just to make you all aware, our hub is a signposting service. It's a multi-agency network of organisations that provide early intervention services or work with families who require early intervention services. That may be in particular for families that, you know, maybe are facing a few difficulties and they just need that wee bit of help early to be able to get that support when they need it. With Brighter Futures being one of our hub partners locally, Brighter Futures has been fantastic service for our hub to be able to access and signpost families to be able to help families access that support really when they need it. And that has particularly been for families locally here that are maybe going through assessments, and that can be quite a lengthy process. And it's been great to have that service there of Brighter Futures to be able to help families gain access to parent support, that one-to-one support for their kids, and also importantly for the sibling support. And we know from the feedback from Brighter Futures and the feedback from families, you know, that have been signposted that they've got great support, and that Brighter Futures has not only been able to provide maybe support at a shorter term, like some of our services within the hub, but for that longer term support for the families, you know, sometimes need, particularly when it is a bit more complex and families do need that extra support, you know, maybe up to a year. And that's what's been great about Brighter Futures. I, you know, can say that coordinated family support hub really is quite a challenge, because it's trying to get families, you know, to access that support when they require it, with regional services, you know, across cities where the funding seems to be, you know, that maybe is more funded into those areas. Not all of those services make their way to Fermanagh, and that does put a challenge on us being trying to help families gain access, as you know, the demand is there for that support, and with those waiting times, that results in being longer because there isn't that same support out there to help families gain access. So we are hopeful that Brighter Futures, you know, will continue their support, and we would love to see them, you know, continue as one of our hub partners. It would be a shame to Fermanagh if we were to lose that service, and it would just put a longer waiting time on other services. And you really do need, you know, services there at an early intervention to be able to support families locally. And we know that that's where families get that support. It is better outcomes, and families should be able to access support when they're required at an early intervention. So look, I'm not going to take up any more time. I hope you all have a fantastic day and enjoy yourselves. Thank you, Brighter Futures, for all your support, and we look forward to continuing working alongside yourselves within the hub.